Hello Sam, I'm Miku Kremser and I've made a short video to introduce Koachfilm to you, and I'd really appreciate your time and your expert opinion. So Koachfilm elevates the coach's craft by providing visual instructions to players so they can learn the correct execution of team strategy, of positioning and decision making on the field. I coached several age groups over the past decade, and while I can teach footwork and shooting and dribbling and conditioning, there's no easy way to teach decision making on the field. So today there is a plague in youth sports that is most often recognized by the phrase, "come on." A coach notices something that he doesn't like and yells, "come on the field. A frustrated parent may see something and they just yell, "come on." And every time these people yell, "come on the field, it is their inability to explain or teach to the players what should have been done correctly. And on the same token, when a player hears "come on the field, they do not know what "come on" means. They do not know what they should have done better or more correctly. Today, a coach may take to a whiteboard and draw instructions, X's and O's, to explain something they would like to see corrected. But there's no guarantee that the player will understand the meaning of them, or they'll be able to actually visualize themselves in that exact situation. And this is the power of Koachfilm. By drawing instructions on the video, the player will see the exact situation that the coach is talking about. They'll be able to visualize and see themselves in that situation, and they'll be able to see their surroundings. So this app works like all the other apps on your phone. You tap out on it, it comes up, and the first thing that you see is a timeline that works similarly like your feed in Instagram or Facebook. This is where the coach can leave instructions for you, or if you're a coach, this is where you see instructions that someone else, you can leave for somebody else. And if you look at the button on the left hand side on the bottom, this is how you bring in videos. Right now I actually have videos already brought in here, but you can record something or you can bring something in from your phone. And if you click the button, let's bring something in from your phone, or actually the very first time you see there's no videos brought in. So let's bring something in. These are my videos from my phone right now. So let's find one that I'll bring in. It's soccer related. There's one. It's brought into Koachfilm right now, and it's right there. And if you click on it, it will bring it up. So you can actually review it as a coach. This may be a match that you recorded or your practice. And I'm going through and I'm looking for places that I can instruct the children, the players, about something. Let's say I found this spot that's like right here, and I want to make a comment about it, or I just want to create an instruction. The editor comes up, and all of a sudden, anything that you draw on it will be in perspective of the field. So it looks like the signs are laying down on the field, or on the field. For example, you want to make some notes about an area, a territory that you want to point out, or you can actually there's an area tool that you can actually use to create areas on the field. Right there, maybe something you want to point out. That's the area you need to kick the ball to, or this is the area we need to run to, or that's a dangerous area, or something like that. Of course, you can make arrows as well. Here's where you need to pass the ball to. Here's where you need to run. You can make different color arrows. The opponent runs here. You need to run there. Make sure that you cover that area. You can also, say, hey, a long ball over to your forwards right there is what you need to do. You can actually make an instruction. Everybody in the defense, try to get the ball to Jimmy up front. Whatever you need to communicate with your players, you can actually mark the various players. You can also mark their formation just to see, just to point something out as you point out a formation on your field or on your team. There's lots of other things that you can do, and these are all the various arrows and signs that you can use. You can also make a recording, a voice recording. There's a microphone that you can actually voice over these instructions to your players. And when you're done with it, when you're completed, then it creates a little snippet, a video snippet. In fact, let me go there. There's my snippets, and these are the snippets that you can clear. These are 10-second snippets with instructions, 5 seconds video before, 5 seconds video after, and it will stop at the point where the instruction was made right there. And then what you can do with this snippet, you can actually send this snippet to a player. So remember the timeline right here. If you click new, it creates a new, you can create a new post. And here's where you can actually send a note to one of the players and say, hey, great job today on defense. Let's pay attention to the left side, and then you bring in the video right there, it's right there, and then you can actually send it to a player up on the top where it says share with. You can share it with a player, and the player will receive it in their feed, messages from the coach. So this is how Koachfilm works.